Real images from parallel worlds and universes. Human consciousness is a limited fractal hybrid metamorphic chimera. Fractals multiverse hybrid metamorph. Hybrid metamorphic fractals and interparallel. Morphological induced by timeless and interdimensional. Buffer memory hybrid metamorphic fractals and interparallel. Morphological fractals induced by interdimensional buffer memory. Each distortion of our senses, for example, visual fog, is a passage to parallel worlds reciprocal to our parallel world, which they constantly encounter on multiple layers and interdimensional mappings, and/or morphologies or topological structures. For example, fractals, which I would call hybrid metamorphic fractals. Archaeology of artifacts made up of unconscious archetypes in our earthly, parallel world existing in our SPYCHE, under invisible parallel life forms. They are universal and unconscious models of metamorphic hybrid behavior that can influence the human psyche and their earthly biological states. The basic shapes, circle, rectangle induced in a parallel passage can create new, multi-complex existential, metamorphic hybrid existences. These are more complex forms that can transform, give life, or create new forms existing in our parallel universe. Forms of life and/or technologies move through portals or associations with waves of parallel frequencies and forms, entering the fractals and between parallel and interdimensional worlds. Hybrid fractals, metamorphs, parallelism of memory, timeless and interdimensional buffer fractals. Hybrids metamorphs et morphologiques interparallels induites de la mémoire, tampen intemporel et interdimensional. Chacun des distortions, de nombre sans exemple brouillard visual, sont des passages et des mondes, parallels réciproques à notre monde, parallels tuils coto and en, permanence sur de multiples couches et, cartographie interdimensional, et ou de morphologies, ou de structures topologiques. Exemple des fractal QJ nomere fractal hybrid metamorph. Les formes de base circle, rectangle etc. qui sont induites dans un passage. Parallels. Pouvant créer de nouvelles existences multi-complexes existentials metamorph. Hybrid. Ce sont des formes plus complexes qui pouvant se transformer donna vi ou créer nouvelles formes existence dans notre univers parallels. Formes devise et ou de technology se déplacent par des portails ou associations à des ondes, des frequences et formes parallèles. Enters les fractals et entres les mondes parallels et interdimensional. Fractals hybrids metamorphs. Parallelism de la mémoire tampen intemporel et interdimensional. Messenger observateur hybrid. Extraterrestre detection exploration M. Klapbuznica Marek. 10 JUI in 2026, 21:29 p.m. Real images from parallel worlds and universes. Human consciousness is a limited fractal hybrid metamorphic chimera. Fractals multiverse hybrid metamorph. Hybrid metamorphic fractals and interparallel. Morphological induced by timeless.